morning, happy Monday, and welcome to your first official day of virtual learning. I hope you are excited. It's going to be great. If you haven't watched my Google Classroom tutorial video, I want you to first scroll down and watch that video before this one. That video might be helpful just in helping to understand what Google Classroom looks like, what tabs you should be paying attention to, where you can find the things that you need. So before you watch this video, if you haven't already seen that Google Classroom tutorial, please watch that first. If you have watched that video, then great, keep watching this one. In this video, I'm going to walk you through what you need to do today in order to submit your Monday Lit Centers assignment. So your assignment for today, Monday, March 30th, I'm going to walk you through everything you need to do in order to make sure that you have completed the assignment successfully and that it's ready to be graded by me. Okay, so let's get started. So in my first video, I actually showed you what Google Classroom looks like from the teacher's view. For today, I logged into a student's account so that I can show you exactly what it will look like from your point of view, from a student computer, from a student account. Okay, so from the beginning, you'll see that you have your 4 classes, Math, Lit Centers, Science, and ELA. In order to complete the Lit Centers work for today, we need to click into the Lit Centers classroom. We've got our Stream tab, which we know contains all of our updates. This video will live on that Stream tab. In order to see your classwork or your assignment from today, we're going to click on the Classwork tab. And then right away, instead of accessing the assignment from this point of view, I want you to click View Assignment so that you see everything that you need to see in order to complete it successfully. Okay? So each day I want you to start by first reading through the directions, which I'm going to include in the description of the assignment right here. So the directions for today say, for today's assignment, you will read a short nonfiction text. After reading the text, you will fill out the graphic organizer, which is in a separate Google Slide document, to determine the main idea and the key details of the passage. Finally, you will answer 3 multiple choice questions as your exit ticket. As always, if you have any questions, please feel free to reach out. Hope you have an incredible Monday. Okay, so those are the directions for today's assignment. To start your assignment, I want you to start by clicking on this Google Docs tab. You'll notice that there are 3 separate attachments. There's Google Forms, Google Slides, and Google Docs. I want you to start today by clicking on Google Docs. And you'll notice that your personal Google Doc will pop up. This is what I will grade, and I will know that it is yours because it comes from your Google account. Even so, just like in class, I've given you a heading, name, date, homeroom, and then I've given you a do now. In order to start your assignment, I want you to begin with a do now just like we do in class, okay? Your do now for today is something that you've seen before. I've given you 3 new vocabulary words. I've given you their definition. I have given you an example of how to use them in a sentence. And then I've asked you to type 3 sentences of your own using these 3 new vocabulary words. After you've completed your do now, you can continue to scroll through the Google Doc and you'll notice that I give you the directions again. I give you some resources if you need a reminder about what the definition is of main idea, if you need a reminder about key details. And then as you continue to scroll, you'll notice that you run into the text that I want you to read for today. So I said you'd be reading a short nonfiction text. That short nonfiction text is titled How Alaska Became the 49th State. It is only 1 page. I want you to read through this text and then you can pause. Once you have completed reading the text, you are ready for the next step, which is taking notes. So just like we do in class, we've read through the text. Now we're ready to take notes. Here's how you're going to do that on Google Classroom. Going back to the assignment, you've already clicked into Google Docs. Now I want you to click on Google Slides and a new tab will pop up on your computer. When you click into that Google Slides document, you'll notice that I've given you a resource to take notes in the same way that we do in class. So when we read a nonfiction text, we take notes on the main idea and the key details, and to do that we use our bubble chart. I've given you this resource and I want you to click on the text boxes so that you can add in your key details and then click on the text box to add in your main idea. Okay? That is how you are going to take notes for this assignment. If you need to go back to the text, I encourage that you keep this tab open so that you can go back to the text. Oh, I want to take a note on this first sentence. Okay, what does that sentence include? All right, I'm going to use that information and put it as a key detail. Okay, so you can go back and forth between the tabs in order to make sure that the key details that you're using are coming directly from the text. All right, now once you are done, or once you've completed taking notes on key details and main idea, you're ready for the last step of this assignment, which is your exit ticket. So at this point, we've completed the Google Docs with our do now and our text. We've completed the Google Slides, which is where we took our notes, and now we're ready for the exit ticket, which is our Google Forms. Even though this is new, this is a new platform, these are new tabs to click on and new resources to use, you'll notice that it follows the same structure as our class. So we started with our do now, we read a text, we took notes, and now just like in class, we're going to take our exit ticket. So we're going to do that by clicking on Google Forms, and you'll notice that a form pops up with 3 multiple choice questions. After reading through the questions and selecting your responses, I'm just clicking random, you may click submit, okay? Once you click that submit button, you have successfully submitted your exit ticket, but you are not done yet. Once you have successfully submitted your exit ticket, you need to do one last thing, which is turn in your assignment. Now you may be asking, how do I save my changes to these documents? How do I save my changes to Google Slides? How do I save my changes to Google Docs so that I can turn it in? You do not need to do anything special in order to save them. That's something that Google Documents or Google Slides does all on its own. So all you need to do once you have completed these 2 tabs, once you've completed your do now, once you've completed your Google Slides, is to click turn in. Once you have turned in the assignment, then you are done for Lit Centers for the day.